Good day everyone, my name is Christian Kenneth B. Budoy, and today I'm going to teach you the basics of HTML. So in this video we're going to answer the question, what is HTML, why we learn HTML, what does it do, and what is it used for. I'm going to start off by telling what it is stand for, and then I will show you what does it do and what it is used for. So what is HTML? HTML stands for HyperText Markup Language, and the hypertext refers to the fact that HTML makes it so that you can click on links in web pages. That's the hypertext. The words markup language just mean that it's something that you use to mark up normal English to indicate things. So basically, an HTML document is a plain text file that contains text and nothing else. Here is an example of an HTML. You don't really need to memorize every code that it's put here, but you just need to know the basics and as well how to manage codes. When a web browser opens an HTML file, the browser will look for HTML codes in the text and use them to change the layout, insert images, or create links to other pages. Since HTML documents are just text files, it can be written in even the simplest text editor, just like Notepad. A more popular choice is to use a special HTML editor, maybe even one to put focus on the visual result than the codes. A so-called WYSIWYG editor, or what you see is what you get. Here is an example of a WYSIWYG editor. Wix. It's a website that you can use for you to be aided on making your own website. So it's just free. It's really easy to use. Some of the most popular HTML editors, such as FrontPage or Dreamweaver, will let you create pages more or less as you write documents in Word or whatever text editor you're using. So the difference of this is that when you use WYSIWYG editor, you're just like making a PowerPoint presentation and use them to put these things and edit those. While HTML editors like FrontPage or Dreamweaver are more on putting codes and on Word or even in Notepad, like this. This is Microsoft FrontPage. It's just like making a PowerPoint but with codes. And this one is Adobe Dreamweaver. This is more advanced, and there are many things that you need to do with this. But in this tutorial, we're going to use only Notepad. We're going to use the traditional way of making an HTML. However, there are some very good reasons to create your own web pages or parts of them by hand. So, next question is, why learn HTML? It is possible to create web pages without knowing anything about the HTML source behind the page. So you can create your own HTML without knowing the source behind, because you can look in every pages, in every website, you can check the source and you can see the codes of the HTMLs there. The most important benefits are, first, you can use the tag the editor does not support. I will show you on the next lesson on how to use tags, different kinds of tags. There are many kinds of tags, but we'll start first with the basics. Next, you can read the code of other people's pages and borrow the cool effects. So here, since you can view the source of a page, you can see how do they use the codes and how do they manage to put those in order. So you can imitate them, you can be inspired by them, and use those cool effects as well. Lastly, you can do work yourself when the editor simply refuses to create the effects you want. So you can do it yourself. It's like you're free to express how will you handle these things, how will you put those codes, because when you're making an HTML, it's literally you making your own website on how you view it. You just need to put the right code and the right wordings for you to make it happen. Here, you can write your HTML by hand with almost any available text editor, including Notepad. It comes as a standard program with Windows. Like what I said, we're going to use the traditional way of how to make an HTML. We're going to use Notepad here. All you need to do is type in the code. I will teach you the code next time. Then save the document. Make sure to put an .html extension or an HTML extension to the file, for instance. mypage.html. Yeah. It's like you put this at the end when you're going to save your file already. So what does HTML do? HTML does the purpose of text. So that's what HTML do. You just put the codes, and the website will read those codes and will show it to the website itself. That's what an HTML do. You just put the codes, and the website will do its part on how it will be read. What is HTML used for? So it's used for telling web browsers what to do with the text. So by using those codes, you are letting the website portray, give the codes, show the codes, and it will become the output. So here, activity time. So as I end this video, I want you to make your own HTML. Here are the instructions. So first, go to your desktop and open Notepad. You can just search Notepad, go to your Windows, open Notepad, search and open Notepad. Then second, type the following commands in the Notepad. Here are the commands that you need. So once you open the Notepad, you put these texts. Don't forget to put those brackets. For example, in this one, bracket HTML bracket. Because if you miss a code there, it will not appear. So here, HTML, then head, then put title. Don't forget the slash at the end, like here in the third part. As you can see in the title, there is a slash. Title, then slash title. It means that you're closing already the code there. So next, body, H1. H1 is for headings. It's how you will see how big the text will be and how short it will be. I will teach you sooner how the tags are being used. But here is our activity first. You try to make your own website by using these codes. Then you save it. Don't forget to put .html, as you can see here, the file name. Put hello world.html. Lastly, you check it yourself. You press the save file and try to look it for yourself. And here's what it looks like, the result. So here is what it will look like if you put those codes in here. So I wanted you to try it yourself, and I hope that you will enjoy the first activity that I will give. So that's all for my video presentation. So this video is for an introduction part on HTML basics. So I hope you learned something from today, and I hope you continue learning. Thank you for listening. God bless everyone. See you on my next video.